You're watching Jimmodism Total Knowledge Channel, and this is just a little quick announcement video thing, because this is the large blueprint-style construction platform by Jimmodism Industries, as you probably can tell. And this is my new building platform, and I decided to upload it to the workshop because I think some people might have, use of this thing. It's a nice, useful little construction platform. And some of you may have found it because 150 of you have decided to subscribe to it. So it has appeared on the front page of the game when you kind of log in there. If you want this, you can go and scroll down into the description of this video. You can find a link to the workshop page. You can also go to jimmodism.com and just go to my, from the Dev workshop page there. So what do we have here? We have a big platform basically. I'll just go through it with you a little bit quickly. And it is a sky fortress. The lines are, a line is telling that there is an intersection. So you can place a block on the line and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So from block to block, it's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Yeah, that's right. It's 6. From cross to cross, it's 6 because a 4-meter beam, it's fitting inside of here. So we can easily fit like 4 times 4 inside of this. So it's 6 times 6. Yeah. And here we have a little bit like narrower pattern. We have these here. If you want to measure things, you can kind of have a 4-meter beam there. 8 and 9 all the way there, kind of. Yeah. And there we have some small measuring points. If you, for example, maybe if you're testing like missile speeds or whatever, record it in slow motion. I don't know. I'm just making things up. It may be useful. At least it looks cool. Right. So what do we have here? We have a huge amount of storage. This is of course not for campaign. This is for building in creative mode only. I mean, it's 2.7 million material storage. It doesn't burn the material away super fast either. But we have 3 sturdy engines here of my little design, and together they add up to 170,000 engine power, which should cover your engine needs for almost any project. These are pretty sturdy engines. We of course have a lot of fortress turbines here because we want to be able to, I want you to be able to put really heavy things on this platform and them like not collapsing. And this build, it's not armored like that. This board is like, we have a layer of metal on top only. Then we have like wood underneath and like parts, RTGs, ammo storage, all that under this like blueprint texture thing. And if you want to recreate this, if you wonder what type of like texture this is, I've actually taken water and I've taken the big rudders and just color them with a blue color like that. That's what we have if you want to recreate this. But anyways, that's how it goes. And this thing is not armored. It has 1 layer of heavy armor as the base platform where everything sits on. So of course it is only like 1 layer of heavy armor, some wood on top. We have a little skirt of metal just to cover up the components and effects so we don't have to look at it. And we got a pretty sturdy AI, some basic EMP protection there. It has a lot of processing power. We have a bunch of wireless snoopers just to give you some type of direction for all the weapons, just some built-in protection, so just them automatically knows where the enemy are. Then we have some built-in detection, and what we got is laser rangefinders, we have cameras, and we got IR cameras, radar trackers, radars, and a normal camera in each direction, as well as a camera tracker. So we got that all around, together with a couple of munition warners to the sides. So it's kind of basic, but it's a nice setup for testing, and you can of course add things, but the thought of this build is that you should be able to kind of survive without doing much, you know. So if we just go up a little bit here, I can show you a little bit better if I missed something. And there is of course, I left space underneath it so that you can add sections if you like to. So here it's like empty. You can add stuff here as well. If you need to have more internal parts, maybe you need more engine power, maybe you need more ammo access. And even though it's not armored, you can clearly see that it will be able to take some medium fire from the side without blowing up like that. So that's kind of handy. And it's colored with the fleet colors, so the coloring scheme of this thing will look different for you. If that really bothers you, go into V menu, armor refit, change metal, change metal main to, well, whatever color you want, and just refit it, and that way you can recolor this thing. So I have my fleet colors. Detail is the gold, trim is the brown for the wood, secondary is black, and main is white, and that's the colors I always use. Right, so other than that, there are some things I want to show you, and that is we have a Fortress controller here. So here we kind of have the control side. Here we have a little screen that tells us stuff. Fire all weapons on T when in share without aiming. So here we actually have a little automated control block and firing computer. So we can control this thing with a firing computer. But as far as we are kind of close here. So if we, for example, I don't know. If we, for example, just spawn a small turret here. Spawn it there. Then we go out to build mode, and since we are close to this controller, we can press T, as in Thor, and this weapon will automatically fire in a straight line. As long as we kind of hold T, we can just click T and it will fire. And this is of course great for armor testing. If we just spawn a weapon, build a weapon, we can just fire it by pressing T, and that will you know, we don't need to go and like aim stuff manually. We can of course do so as well, but if we want to shoot at the same spot, we just let the AI decide and click T and it will fire. So that's kind of the handy thing. There is no more handy tricks on this building platform. Other than that, it's just a blank slab looking nice, and I did do this. You can see the layer of metal is blue underneath, and that is because when we zoom out, you see, it's still blue. If it was another color, the mimic would not have shown, and it will be the other color beneath it. So I'm very satisfied that I remembered that I actually painted that blue, so it looks nice when we go away from it too. Yeah, minor detail, but whatever. And you know what? That's basically that. Check the link in the description if you want to download this thing. You may, you know, customize it how much you ever want. It's just that if people want to have a nice little building platform and haven't really made their own favorite platform of their own and kind of like this little blueprint aesthetic, well, please use this one. In any case, I'm, well, Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in future videos. This was a little simple one, but we'll make some more proper videos coming soon. So, oh, also, we got new emojis for YouTube members. So, of course, thanks all YouTube members. And I'm actually working on the membership badges, so those will be updated so we don't use the standard anymore. Yeah, that's all. Jimodism signing out. Bye bye.